Hey there, thanks for tuning in. This is Mrs. J, and today we're going to look at how to make shape number 4 in Fusion 360. So this one over here, number 4. Let's figure out our approach. I think if we make this overall shape, this rectangle, and then extrude it out so that it's a nice big box, we can add these circles later. So let's try that. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See if I got that right. 1 inch. Oh, I can't see that part. 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4.5 inches. Yeah, 9. Okay, so 4.5 inches on the length here, and then let's see, 1 inch, 2 inch, 2.5 inches, 5 boxes. Remember, the grid spacing is a 1/2 inch per box, so every 2 is an inch. So 1 inch, 2 inch, 2.5 inch. So 4.5 inches by 2.5 inches. Let's go ahead and try. All right, so if you've been following along with the videos, you know that we made our own project called Shape Sheet. So just make sure you're in it. You made your own project folder. I have a random one here, don't mind that. We did shape number 1, 2, and 3, and today we're going to do shape number 4. So I'm going to close up my data panel. And let's start with creating a sketch on the upper left here and coming over here to the XY plane, or this panel right here. Let's use the rectangle tool. We'll click it, we'll click the origin, we'll drag to the right, but we won't click it again. As long as they're blue in those dimension lines, we can type in there 4.5 and then tab 2.5. I know I'm in inches because I set up my initial palette in inches, my settings, so I'm okay here. Hit enter when you're ready. If you're not sure, if you never changed it, you come over here to document units, this little caret over here. Just take a look in there. You'll see inches. If you don't, you want to go and change that. We can look at that later. All right, 4.5 inches by 2.5 inches. Finish the sketch. Let's do an extrude. I want to go forward, but I'm going to drag it back, and I actually forgot how far back it goes. So we want it to go all the way back. I'm going to use this because it doesn't have any circles in its way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 3 inches. 1, 2, 3 inches. So let's drag that back 3 inches. I'm at 3.5. I'm going to go to 3. So you can either drag it or you can type it into this little marking menu. It says negative because I pulled it in the back direction. If it was positive, it would come this way. It doesn't matter as long as you're getting the right amount. All right, 3 inches, and then click OK. Okay, so far so good. Let's go back to the picture and make sure we figure out where these circles are. This should be fun. All right, we'll try this guy. It looks like it has a 1/2 inch on either side, and it goes about 1 inch this way, so that radius there. All right, so let's come into Fusion. We're going to put that on the top here. So create a sketch. And then we ignore these after the initial one, right? We don't need these planes anymore. So we're going to come on top of the object. See how it changes color? Changes color. Come on top. Left click. It's going to rotate everything, and sometimes we lose it in our brains where it is orientation. But I know I'm on the top because I clicked it. You can always double check by moving it around. But the best way to check is to look over here, your view cube. It should say top and look just like this. All right, let's grab the circle tool. We're going to hit it right in that center because that's where it appeared to be on the picture. So in the center here, let me click it up. The grid's great, right? Left click. Make sure you're right in that center. Like, take a close look. Make sure you're really in there. If not, just escape and click it again. And it looked like it was about a 1/2 inch on either side and about 1 inch wide. So I could type in, I think I would type in 2, looks like the right amount. But I'm just going to click. I'm just going to click, yeah. Just going to click. And then we'll come over here to dimension. That'll work. We'll dimension this to be about 2. There you go. And that should fit perfectly. So as long as you hit that center and you made this 2 inches, you're okay. If you think you're off center, you could escape on your keyboard. You could hit the dimension tool and click the edge, either the point or the edge. I like the edge, it's easier to get. And the center of the circle, center. And just pull up. It should be 1.5 inches on either side, the top or the bottom, because the whole thing is 3 inches back. So it says 1.5, I'm good. I'm just going to hit escape. I don't need to do that. That's just me double checking. Okay, finish the sketch. We're going to hit the isometric view or the house in the top right corner over here. And then we just take a look at that picture. It goes all the way through. I noticed this one didn't go all the way through. All the way through. So we're just going to extrude that out. Extrude. Click. Looks like I have to click both. And then drag down. You can drag exactly 2. Looks like it's 2.5 negative. Or you can drag all the way down until, you know, forever, infinity. It'll cut because it's cut. And click OK. Okay, looking good. Let's go look at that picture. It's got a little hole over here. That should be fun to figure out where it goes. I'm going to zoom in so I can get a closer look to where it is. Okay, so it looks like it's 1, 2. It's 2 boxes down, and then it's in this little intersect. So it's an inch down. And it is, oh, that's a bad picture. 1, 2, 3. 3 boxes over. 2 down and 3 boxes over. So 1.5 over from the edge and 1 over from the top in inches. So let's do a new sketch. Let's click on this face, not the plane, but this face. There we go. And we're going to add our hole. So we said it was about 2 down. Let me get closer. 2 down and 3 over. So I should be good right here. See, I'm 2 boxes, 1, 2. And then this is 1, 2, 3. And then, yes, you're right. I did not pay attention to what size it is. It looks like it's about a 1/2 inch. It looks tiny. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call that a 1/2 inch. If I'm wrong, let me know. 0.5. Enter. Okay, so I'm just going to drag this out so I can see it. If you're not sure that you placed it correctly, grab your dimension. Hit the center of the circle, always the center. We dimension circles from the center. And then click one of the edges and compare. So this one said 1.5 inches. You don't have to do this. This is just to verify you're in the right place. Dimension tool again, center of the circle, and then the top of it, drag off. Always want it nice and neat. And that's 1 inch. Okay, so we were good just using the grid. We didn't need to do any of that. All right, finish your sketch. Let's look at the picture. It doesn't tell us if it goes through or not. I imagine it doesn't because it looks like it would hit this thing. Let's play with that for a minute. So hit isometric and then go to extrude. Let's just click on it. What happens if we go through? Does it hit that? Can't really see. Pre-orbit. Oh, no, it doesn't. Yeah, so up to you if you want to take it through to the back. If you wanted to know for sure, you'd need a different schematic, something else to tell you. So I think I'm going to make that a little shorter. Escape. Bring that back. And I'm going to make it about, I'll make it 1. Oh, the other way. Drag that 1. Oh, -1. Yeah, sorry. Okay, click OK. So you could choose if you wanted to go all the way through. Just drag it through. It's no big deal. All right, let's get that circle on the other side. So I'm going to rotate this around. You can either use your view cube, left click and grab, or you can use this free orbit. I actually like this a lot. It's down on the bottom. Looks like a little atom. And it gives you like 6 degrees of like movement. So if you play with this and become familiar with it, be like, oh, I get it. I know, I'm being slow. I'm sorry. All right, we're going to work on this side. So now that I'm over there, I'm going to click left so I have it in front of me. So I'm going to get on the left side. We're going to do a new sketch. Click on that left side. Okay, so we got it in front of us. What do we need to do? I'm over on that side, and I want to put a circle from the top corner. It's going to be 1 inch off over here and a 1/2 inch to the bottom. Let's play with this. 1 inch from this side and a 1/2 inch from the bottom. So let's do a circle. Let's click the corner. And then we said 1 inch from here. That's 2 boxes. Oh, that automatically makes it a 1/2 inch down there. So either way, you're good. You can either go straight down and click when you're at that 1/2 inch mark, or you can come here. Either way, if you click on the corner, you want a 4-inch circle, and then as long as you type in 4, you're good. So let's see what that looks like. I'm going to hit escape on my keyboard. I'm going to hit the ISO view. So look at that. That's pretty neat, huh? All right, let's finish that sketch. And now I'm going to, let me rotate that around a little bit. Let's extrude that and see how far it needs to go. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Okay, good. That's a good picture. And then how far does it need to go? So it looks like it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes, or 2 inches. Extrude. You're going to have to click it or you're going to have Pac-Man, right? And then 2. -2. So you want it to cut. You want it to be negative. Click OK. Oh, I'm freezing a little bit. All right, hit the home key. Zoom out, compare it. Yeah, looking good. Good work. Oh, that's a fun part to make. I enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Have a great day today. And don't forget to save your part as shape number 4. Good job. Thanks again.